You probably use a lot of images when preparing a PowerPoint slide deck. If you're teaching math or presenting on a calculation-heavy topic, you need to make sure you're providing your equations in an accessible format. Instead of pasting screenshots of equations from your textbooks, always use the equation tool. This can be found on the Insert tab of the ribbon. Choose from Common Complex Formulas or insert a new equation to build your specific formula. Make sure the symbols you're selecting mean what you intend them to. Hovering over the symbol in the ribbon will show you the symbol's name. If your equation includes words, make sure they are not written in italics. Any text in italics will be read as individual letter variables. It's a good practice to provide a PDF output of your slide deck for people who are not comfortable with PowerPoint. Since it's not possible to provide accessible, explorable math in a PDF output, you may want to prepare a Word document with all of the equations from your deck. If you build your equation supplement as you work, you can listen to your equations using the Read Aloud tool to make sure they will be interpreted how you intended.
Capo PPORTUNI, TY, Cap COST equals Cap F Cap O, Cap C Cap O.
In this case, reading it aloud demonstrated that the words were incorrectly italicized, and a dash symbol was used for the minus, causing it to be skipped entirely.
Opportunity cost equals Cap F Cap O minus Cap C Cap O.
Equations can be copied and pasted between Word and PowerPoint without any loss of information. It is common to find images of text on a slide deck, especially data and excerpts from an article or textbook. Remember that images of text are never accessible to screen readers. If the image contains more than 100 characters of text, transcribing it in the alt text is not a viable solution. Instead, transcribe the text or table directly into your slide content and remove the original image. You can save time by using an optical character recognition tool, like Google Lens. It might save you even more time by finding a digital source of the text. If you have a complex image that requires a long description, include a brief overview in the alt text and write the long version in the slide notes. You may also want to provide a long description supplement as a docx or PDF. With charts and graphs, it's always best to include the original data in table format that a screen reader user could explore freely. If you don't have room for both on your slide, consider providing the table on a second slide. You can also tuck the table underneath your image. Assistive technology like a screen reader will narrate all content on your slide that isn't marked as decorative, even when it's visually hidden underneath of other objects. When you create a visual by overlapping many shapes and images, you end up with a lot of objects that will be read individually. If these items are meant to convey a single meaning that can be described together succinctly, consider turning your collage into a single image. Select all of your components together, and then right-click and choose Save as Picture. If your art is made of shapes, save it as an SVG. This will maintain the clarity and infinite scalability of your art. Delete your collage and insert your new image back into the deck. If you use the SVG format, you can still make changes to your collage in the future by right-clicking and choosing Convert to Shape. It's okay to use animations in your slide deck, but you want to make sure that your slide contents are clear and unobstructed when viewed as a still. Do not use animations to overlap content on a single slide.